Good morning, y'all. I gotta tell y'all about this drama that I dealt with at motherfucking Chick-fil-A. Now, first of all, we all know that fucking Chick-fil-A is like fucking heaven on earth. We never have issues at a fucking Chick-fil-A. We all can relate to this, right? So it's this Chick-fil-A that I go to. I go to Chick-fil-A at least like every 2 weeks, maybe every week. And every time I go, I get the same fucking cashier. So every time I go to Chick-fil-A, I get the same fucking thing, okay? The same thing. I get a number 3, 12 count, large, with a tea or lemonade and some sauces, right? I'm in front of my house right now, but let me go ahead and get in this house real quick, and I'm gonna finish telling this story. I'm gonna chill right here in my game room while I tell this story, alright? So like I was saying, I told y'all what I get at Chick-fil-A, and anytime I get sauces, I get like 6 honey roasted barbecue sauce and 4 honey mustard. So this bitch, okay, first of all, alright, this bitch tried to argue with my ass over some motherfucking sauce. She talking about some motherfucking, oh ma'am, our policy changed. We can't give you that many sauces. I'm like, what? I've never had this issue at no Chick-fil-A, like ever. Like, what are you talking about? Is she talking about our policy change, so I can't give you that many sauces? So I'm like, well, I don't care about your policy. I want my sauces. I want 6, and I want my honey mustard. This bitch talking about, I can't do that, ma'am. I can't do that. Like, it's fucking 10 something in the morning. This bitch trying to argue over some motherfucking sauce. So I'm like, well, let me go ahead and talk to your manager about this policy you talking about, right? This bitch is like, after doing all that, okay, because it went on longer than that, all right? I just ain't feel like repeating my fucking self. After all that, this bitch says, okay, how many sauces do you want, ma'am? After all that. Then she repeats my order back. And she's like, so you want the number 3, 8 count, medium. I'm like, no, that's not what I said. Like, I want number 3, 12 count, large. She's like, oh, okay. And what did you say your beverage is? I said, I want a large sweet tea. She's like, okay. She repeats my order back again. Number 3, 8 count, medium. I'm like, no. Like, are you here? Like, no. I repeated back to her again. She's like, oh, okay, I'm sorry, ma'am. Okay. But she said that shit with like a fucking attitude. Okay. This Chick-fil-A we're talking about. So I get my motherfucking receipt. And it's an 8 count. Medium. Listen. Nigga. So I'm sitting over there with my receipt. And I'm like right there at the waiting counter. Her ass is like right here. Okay, so she hears everything I'm fucking saying. So I tell the dude, I'm like, I wanted a large tea. You know, like, where's my large tea? Dude brings me a large tea, and then I say, and I wanted a large fry. He comes back trying to argue, talking about what a receipt says in medium. I said, I know what the receipt says, but I requested a large. Like, the reason why I'm telling you I requested a large is because I don't want the fucking medium that's on my receipt. Like, I don't understand, like, what the fuck's the problem? Again, y'all, this is motherfucking Chick-fil-A. So y'all know these issues that I'm having right now are serious fucking issues. While I'm arguing about the size of my motherfucking meal, fucking happy-go-lucky ass dude comes over with my medium. The original dude telling me about my receipt was like, well, if you want a large, you're gonna have to upgrade and get back in line. I tell the dude that's handing me my food, I requested a large. And I'm trying to tell this dude that I requested a large. He's like, well, ma'am, I really don't have anything to do with that. I'm so sorry, but I don't. I was like, what's up with y'all today? Y'all arguing about sauces. Like, I'm about to go to blows with this. And meanwhile, the bitch is looking at me like side-eyeing me. And I'm like, bitch, what the fuck you looking at? You the one who messed up my motherfucking order. Like, and you can tell she did the fucking shit on purpose. Like, she had this kind of like smirk on her face. And I'm just sitting here looking at her like, bitch, I will slap the fuck out of you. Like, that's how I was looking at her. Like, bitch, don't play with me. Like, bitch, I know I'm cute and shit, and I know you probably ain't even expect me to be going off and shit like I am right now, but I will snatch your ass from behind that motherfucking counter. Like, don't. Anyway, so the dude's telling me that I gotta get back in line. I was like, for real? I'm not getting back in this motherfucking line. Y'all sitting here arguing about sauce. Y'all getting my shit wrong. Like, no. So I actually go sit down to collect myself because dead ass, I was about to snatch that bitch. Like, for real. I was about to snatch her ass, and I had to chill. So while I was sitting my ass over there, the motherfucker came over and he told me that they gave me a refund for all my money and shit. And while I'm signing my receipt and getting my refund, the bitch behind the counter, she's staring at me with an attitude like she mad I got my money back. I was like, bitch, what the fuck you looking at? Like, do you have a motherfucking problem? Like, it's 10 something in the morning. Like, bitch, I will fight you. Like, don't play with me. Like, it's too early. But it ain't that early for a bitch to get her ass beat. Like, for real. Guess what, though? That bitch ain't say shit. That bitch ain't say nothing. I walked out that bitch, put my sunglasses on, looking cute as hell. What the fuck? But I had to get that off my chest, because that bitch really had me messed up. Like, it's Chick-fil-A. I don't fucking plays with my fucking food, bitch. Don't play.